So it grows in the Himalayan regions. So you will not get in any part of especially in South India. In South India, we're not getting this plant, only in the Himalayan region. That in North India, that only in the Himalayan region, from Kashmir to Sikkim, and Kashmir to Bhutan, and some parts of Pakistan, some parts of China, like Tibet. So in those areas, we are getting this plant. See, at the height of 7,000 to 14,000 feet height. So in this range, in this altitude, so we are getting this plant. So if you go above the 14,000 feet height, so we are not getting this Katuki plant. So if you come below the 7,000 feet height also, we are not getting. So in this range, that is 7,000 to 14,000 feet height. So in that particular range only, we are getting, or this plant they used to grow in that particular area. Okay, so below and above, so will not get 7,000 to 14,000 feet height. So in that range only, we are getting this plant. The important chemical composition, the chemical constituents of Katuki, that is the rhizome. It contains picroside 1, picroside 2. So picroside 1, picroside 2, and kutkoside, kutkin. See, most of the Nigantus, they have mentioned the term, the Sanskrit term for Katuki is Kutki. In the Nigantus, you can observe, most of the Nigantus, they have mentioned as Kutaki, that is Kutkin, Kutkoside, and Picrorhine. Picrorhizin is also there, Picrorhine. The root contains Kutkin, Kurrin, Kutkiol, dimanitol, picroside 1, picroside 2, and kutkoside. So these are the some of the important active principles of Katuki. Okay, the rhizome and the root. So the common properties, this is one of the Samana Pratyarabdha Dravya, that is, as the name itself it indicates, which is having a Tiktarasa. Okay, so Tiktarasa, Lagu Ruksha Guna, Shitavirya Katavipaka, Samana Pratyarabdha Dravya. Tiktarasa, Lagu Ruksha Guna, Shitavirya Katavipaka, Kapha and Pitta Shamaka. See, picrorhiza curro extract, like Kutki, it is picrorhiza curro, possess anti-inflammatory properties. So it activates the components of saponins. It activates the components of saponins. See, it supports the liver functions as Rohini, Yakrut Uttejaka, which regenerates the liver cells. So it regenerates the liver cells, by that which helps in the proper functioning of the liver. Okay, and also fights the digestive problems. There are so many digestive problems are there. So in such type of conditions, it is going to be used. Boost the appetite, which increases the appetite, and assess the arthritic pain, respiratory. It is useful in case of respiratory problems also. It is the best hepatoprotective drug. Katuki is also one of the best hepatoprotective herb, which improves the liver functions naturally. See, it protects the hepatocytes, prevents the fat depositions, promotes the liver functions. So according to Ayurveda, the important karma of the Katuki, that is Bhedana, as Acharya Yogaratnakara and even Sharangadhara, Charaka, so most of the Acharya, Shushruta, they have mentioned it is having a Bhedana karma. That is, especially in case of the chronic, the constipations, Vibhanda, where in some of the conditions we used to assess the kostas, like Mrudu Koshta, Madhya Koshta, Krura Koshta persons. In case of Mrudu Koshta persons, if you give the Dugda, so he can usually, after taking the milk, he pass the stools. In case of Mrudu Koshta, when you administer Dugda, so he will not pass the stools. So you can advise like Mrudvika. So you can take the Mrudvika, you can keep it in a water for around about 8 to 12 hours. So next day in the morning, early morning, you can squeeze it. Ask the person to take the Mrudu Koshta persons. So after taking that, he used to pass. He used to pass the motion. That is, defecation is going to be takes place. But in some persons, even after giving this dugda or mrudvika, he will not pass the stools. So that is, we used to call like the krura koshta persons. So there we have to give the more tikshna gudatmaka dravyas like eranda taila or like this katuki. So there are different drugs are there. So tikshna gudatmaka dravyas like danti, dravanti, eranda. So these are tikshna gudatmaka dravyas. That is in case of krura koshta persons. So in case of here, this is because it is having this bhedana karma, because the specific karma, because of this karma, which is indicated in case of vibhanda, that is chronic constipations. In case of it is having deepana and pachana karma, that is as best ama pachaka, amahantri, because of tiktarasa, which does ama pachana karma. That's why it is indicated in case of agni-mandya, ajirana, like ama conditions. Yakrut uttejaka, very important karma. So if you are explaining about katuki, you can explain the first karma as yakrut uttejaka. Okay. So because of this yakrut uttejaka karma, so which is indicated in case of kamala, like the liver cirrhosis conditions, where the most of the liver, because of the liver cirrhosis, most of the liver cells they used to die. So in such type of conditions, you can use this type of preparations. They used to regenerate the liver cells and helps in to do the normal functions of the liver. Okay, that is yakrut uttejaka. And pittaja jvarahara. So specifically pittaja jvara. So as it does ama pachana karma, as the ama is the main causative factor for the utpatti of jvara, and as it does ama pachana karma, and also the mainly pittaja jvara, whatever the excessive pitta is there, dravyataha gunataha ruddhi of the pitta, if that pitta will be present, they used to expel it out, that they used to does the shoshana, and they used to expel that excessive pittas. So by that, dravyataha gunataha ruddhi of the pitta, if it is present, so that will be they used to expel it out. Okay, that is the virechana karma. And kushtagna, as tiktrasatmaka dravyas does the shoshana of the rakta dhatu, and also which are does amapachana karma, and their tvacha. So because of this, the properties it is going to act like a kushtagna. And also it is having krimi karma, so indicating case of krimi. And also useful in case of swasahara and kasahara. So the important is yakrut utejaka karma, and in case of bhedana karma and deepana pachana. Okay, so these are the important karmas of katuki. So next we'll move to the amayika prayoga, that is therapeutic uses. In case of pitta jajvara and also in case of kapha jajvara, so katiki churna mixed with the sharkara and taken along with the lukewarm water. So as katuki, which is having more tikta rasa, so most of the times because of this unpalatability, so the persons is having discomfortness. So because of this, you can add like the guda or sharkara, little quantity you can add, and that too they used to like chitiki. They used to say chitiki pravana. So that type of in little quantity, if you take, it does amapachana karma and it does virechana karma also. Okay, so katuki churna mixed with the sharkara taken along with the lukewarm water, which is useful in case of kapha jajvara and pitta jajvara. In case of stanya vikruti, as it does a stanya shodhana karma, so you can prepare the kvata with the help of katuki. So you can administer internally. It does stanya shodhana, rakta shodhana karma. Okay, and even rasadushti. So all these dushti will be they used to expel it out and does stanya shodhana karma. In case of kushta, so katiki is mixed with the ativisha, ushira, and chandana. So which is useful in case of the kushta conditions. Okay, so this is kutki capsules are there. Lesmed 52 tablets. So drops are also there, which will help in the liver functions and which increases the appetite. Okay, like kamala, jaundice, loss of appetite, poor digestion, pre-cirrhosis, hepatitis A, anorexia, early cirrhosis conditions, liver disorders. In all these conditions, you can prescribe these drugs. Okay, so I think Live 52 you are very well. There is most of the even the modern practitioners they are prescribing this one. Okay, so Live 52 or Lizamed 52 that is helpful in case of Ekrutu Tejak karma, which will protect the liver. So useful part, the rhizome and the roots, kandha and moola. So both are we are using. So for shamanartha, that is as you all know, that is it is having bhedana karma. So if you give in large dose, it is useful in case of shodhana karma. In small dose, it is going to do which will suppress the vitiated doshas there itself. So they will not expel it out. So if you want to expel the vitiated doshas from the body, so you have to give in large dose. Okay, that's why I mentioned, like in case of pitta jwara or in kapha jwara, so to suppress that the jwara, so you can give in a little quantity. Okay, for if you want to do the shodhana karma, that is for virechana karma, so there you have to give in large dose. For shamanartha, churna 1 to 3 grams. For shodhanartha, 3 to 6 gram. Okay, and the important preparations of the classical preparations like Arogyavardhini Vati. I think most of you all very well with this Arogyavardhini Vati, where it is indicated, in which adhikar it is mentioned, and Tiktakadi Kwata, Sarva Jvarahara Loha, Tiktaka Gruta, Mahatiktaka Gruta, Katukadya Loha. So these are some of the important the preparations. Okay. So by this I want to conclude the today's topic, that is Katuki. So tomorrow we'll see with another important drug. Tomorrow we're going to discuss. Okay. Thank you.